Welcome in everybody. Congratulations for receiving the relapse protocol. So this video is going to be the exact training and the exact steps that I give to my private clients. So there's going to be no holding back. Make sure you pay attention and watch it more than once. And make sure to just do everything that I say on the sheet because this is the real steps to freedom. I relapsed more times than I care to admit over the 10 years I have been addicted to the P word, and I always viewed me relapsing as failure. But in reality, when I started to track them and I started to see them for what they really are, which is learning opportunities, that's when they stopped becoming like a boo-hoo sad moment and something where I didn't understand. And it started to turn into something that I could use to my advantage so I could fight back against these urges over time. So in the next few minutes, you're going to understand how to build the system so you can learn lessons in your life so you can watch less and less porn over time. And the reason this works is because when you start treating relapses like data points, you start to build the system for your life and you adapt over time. So you can track the tiny wins, you can see what you did wrong, what you did right, so that you can do more of the positive things. And slowly but surely, you will reduce the amount of times that you watch pornography. So pay attention. We're going to walk through everything right now. And the most important part of this is actually do it and make sure to do this daily. And keep this one saying in mind. If you don't track, you don't care. Let's get started. You probably, on this page, there should be a link to a PDF. Download that right away. And this is how you're going to get access to this. And just a reminder, whenever you get the urge, fill it out right away. And when I say urge, I mean a thought or like a very strong feeling to want to watch adult content. And before we go on and before you say, hey, I don't have time to do this, or this is going to take too much time, or how am I supposed to fit this into my day? This literally takes 2 to 3 minutes max. Okay? So if you are on social media or if you're doom scrolling or if you're doing anything for 2 to 3 minutes a day, then you could fit this in if it's actually important to you. So what I'll go through with you guys is the actual urge tracker, and I'm going to be filling it out as I go along so that way you understand what good looks like, okay, and how to actually fill this out. And believe me, these are not random questions or these are not just some fluffy questions that I think sound nice to ask yourself. When you actually go through these questions and you actually go through this process, when you relapse or when you have the urge or when you successfully overcome an urge to go to adult content and you review it daily or even weekly, you will start to see the patterns so that you're able to stop watching adult content over time. I've done this and it helped me over a 10-year addiction, and it helped every single guy that I give it to with their addiction. Okay? So let me show you how to fill this out. It's Monday today, and every single time I got the urge, I just kept one check mark, okay? So let's say that over today, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 urges, or 5 very strong feelings to go watch adult content. So daily learning opportunity count is how many times I actually went back. Let's say I watched it once today, okay? Why did I go back to the old pattern? Well, let me just be honest with myself. I went back because I saw a post on social media and I couldn't resist the urge, okay? And daily win count is all the other times I had this strong feeling and I didn't go back. The daily win count would be 4. And let's be realistic. Every single time I had the urge and I overcame it, let's say I went to this and filled it out right away. So that way it's as accurate as possible. How did I overcome the urges? So let's do this. The first urge I overcame, I exited Instagram right away and did the dishes, okay? And the second time I overcame the urge, let's say I ended up talking to my friend, all right? And the third time I overcame the urge, let's just say I used willpower, okay? And the fourth time I overcame the urge, let's say I exited Instagram and went for a walk instead, all right? So over the time I had the very strong feelings and didn't go back, Those are the exact reasons why I didn't go back. Now, these reasons could be way different for you, okay? So make sure you write down what you did to overcome that urge as accurately as possible, so that over time, if you keep on reviewing this, then next time you get the urge, you can say, how did I overcome it previously? And then do that again. Very simple once you actually understand what's going on. So daily reflection, what can I do better? Let's see, what can I do better? Instead of not being able to resist the urge, just exit Instagram next time and go for a walk. Yeah, I noticed I could do that better next time because I overcame those urges doing that similar thing. So if I just plan ahead, then I'll have something to do when the urge actually hits. So what can I commit to change? I can commit to exiting the trigger right away and doing something different. Easy enough, right? And the trigger tracker is probably one of the most important parts to fill out. Because think about it like this. If you were in boxing and you know every single time your opponent does the same combo, every single time, without a doubt, everything looks the same. You understand how to overcome it, right? Let me show you how to fill this out properly so that whenever you're in this same environment, whenever you're in this same trigger environment, you're able to consciously understand what you're going to walk into so that you can mentally prepare and you can already have a plan ahead of time instead of just trying to use willpower when the moment strikes. Let's say when the urges hit, I was in my bed, I was in my car, and I was, let's just say, in the restroom. Okay? That's where I was. Those are the environments I was in when I had the urges. What were you doing exactly? Let's say every single time I got the urge, I was on Instagram. Okay? What was I feeling? Maybe a little bit bored. Maybe overwhelmed or stressed. And these were the real feelings I would feel every single time I would go back. So I'm just trying to be as realistic as possible. What did I do? Sometimes I couldn't resist because I kept scrolling. Other times I exited the app and did something else. Now, it doesn't have to take a long time. It can literally just be 1 or 2 sentences long. What can I do better next time? Exit the app right away. And what can I commit to doing? Exiting the app ASAP. Okay? Very, very, very simple. And if it seems repetitive, it's supposed to be. Alex Hormozi, one of my favorite people, very smart person, says as humans, we need to be reminded more than we need to be taught. So again, if every single time that we write these down, whenever we get the urges and whenever we relapse and whenever we don't relapse, and we review it at the end of every single day, then we're able to see the patterns that pornography gets us in, and we're able to plan ahead. So over time, we're able to gradually decrease the amount of times we relapse because we understand the structure of the relapse. And if all that makes sense, I'm happy, and I hope you can use this to help your own journey on how to quit. But if you do want some more professional help and you want some more accountability and you just want someone that's led over 300 men to freedom personally, then I would invite you to a Root Session call. It's a call where you and me can hop on, we can understand your exact triggers, and we can understand your specific situation. And I could build out a 30 to 60 day game plan on how I can break you free personally. I'll show you every single thing that I use to break free and every single thing that I've given the 300 other men to help with this problem as well. You can just click that link down below and schedule a call with me. And always remember, shame hides data, but we collect the data. So if you do this for 7 days straight, you will feel more in control because you'll see the patterns. and the patterns are fixable. All right, book your call below and make sure to do this every single day. See ya.